It was the hottest day of the summer, and Splash Valley Water Park was packed with families looking to cool off. The park had recently reopened after being shut down for years due to a series of mysterious drownings. Despite the rumors, the promise of thrilling new rides and state-of-the-art safety measures drew crowds by the thousands. Among the visitors was a group of teenagers, Lily, Mark, Sarah, and Jake, eager to experience the park's latest attraction, the Abyss. It was a massive water slide that plunged riders into a pitch-black tunnel before shooting them out into a deep pool. As they stood in line, the friends exchanged nervous glances, the stories of the drownings lingering in the back of their minds. As they reached the top of the slide, the lifeguard, a middle-aged man with hollow eyes and a gaunt face, gave them a stern warning. "Keep your arms and legs inside the slide at all times," he said, his voice devoid of emotion. "And remember, whatever you do, don't open your eyes in the dark." Laughing off his advice, Lily went first. She let out a whoop as she pushed off, disappearing into the darkness. One by one, the others followed, each engulfed by the slide's black void. Inside the slide, Lily felt a strange sensation, as if the water around her was thickening, slowing her descent. She tried to scream, but the sound was swallowed by the dark. Panic set in as she felt something cold and slimy wrap around her ankles, pulling her down. She clawed at the sides of the slide, but there was no escape. When she finally emerged from the tunnel, she was in a different place altogether. The pool was gone, replaced by a murky, stagnant body of water. Shadows moved beneath the surface, and the air was thick with the stench of decay. She was no longer in Splash Valley, she was in the Drowning Grounds, the site of the original park before it was rebuilt. Meanwhile, Mark, Sarah, and Jake waited anxiously at the bottom of the slide. Minutes passed, but Lily didn't appear. Growing concerned, they alerted the lifeguard, who simply stared at them with vacant eyes. "Once you enter the abyss, there's no coming back," he muttered. Ignoring his cryptic words, the friends decided to go back up the slide. They climbed the stairs and pushed past the line, desperate to find Lily. As they reached the top, they heard her faint screams echoing from the tunnel. Without hesitation, they threw themselves down the slide, determined to save her. The slide seemed to stretch on forever, the darkness growing thicker and colder. Mark felt the same slimy tendrils grasping at him, pulling him deeper. When he finally burst out of the tunnel, he was met with the same horrifying landscape. Sarah and Jake followed, all three standing at the edge of the grotesque lake. Lily was in the water, her eyes wide with terror. "Help me," she cried, but as they waded in to reach her, the shadows beneath the surface began to rise. Pale, ghostly figures emerged, their eyes empty voids, their mouths open in silent screams. They were the spirits of those who had drowned, trapped in this nightmarish limbo. The friends fought to pull Lily from the water, but the spirits' icy hands clung to them, dragging them down. The water grew colder, their limbs heavier, as they struggled against the relentless grip. One by one, they were pulled under, their screams lost in the depths. Back at the water park, the lifeguard watched impassively as the pool at the bottom of the abyss remained empty. The crowd was oblivious, enjoying their day in the sun, unaware of the dark secret that lay beneath the park. The legend of Splash Valley would continue to grow, with new victims claimed each year, their souls forever trapped in the Drowning Grounds, haunting the park where their lives were cruelly cut short.